What is up and is going on, guys? Simpsy here and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode. In the last episode, guys, I totally forgot to mention that we're in January now. Well, we're technically not, but we're coming very, very close to. We're going to be starting our transfer negotiations in this episode. So I did ask the board for some additional money, and guys, if you did know, I did have my scouts actually searching for first team quality players within a year left of their contracts, trying to pick up some free contracts here. So I went through and shortlisted all of the players that I'll be interesting to sign on the remaining 6 months. So as you see there, Fabianski, some of these players that were already on my shortlist because I tried to sign them in the first transfer window. But there was a couple of good players there. Sebastian Rode looks quite good, 23 years of age, centre defensive mid. But obviously Jay Rodriguez and Hesse Rodriguez aren't on that. But Diego could quite possibly be a fantastic player to sign as well. Diouf Konen, so two Hanover players look like they could be going this summer. Gomez as well for Olympic Lyon. Nicholas Bentler, whether or not I do sign him. And Menez, you can't rule out, who is a fantastic player at Paris Saint-Germain. A lot of Frenchmen in that side I was naming. But guys, before we get back into transfer negotiations, we have two matches in today's episode as always. The first of which is against Burnley. We're versing Burnley, and then later on the episode, we do have some more transfer negotiations, and we do have a big transfer that does go through. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this changes the career mode. And then we have a match against Leicester City. But guys, just to quickly recap the last episode, we had a really good episode. We ended up winning 4-0 over Blackburn. Phillips' former club ended up smashing them. And then later on in the episode, we had a match against Wigan Athletic. And we ended up winning 4-1 over them. So we really did redeem ourselves over that shocking defeat against Bournemouth, where we ended up losing 2-1. Adel Taarabt did pick up a penalty in that match. Oh, no, he didn't pick up a penalty. He picked up a penalty in the last match. He did pick up a goal, however. But we really went firing like a bull out of the gate. And in this match, I don't know how we're going against Burnley. We had some early on chances, but we couldn't really seem to capitalise ourselves. We had nice build up there, nice ball to Junior Hoylett with Danny Welbeck there. Once again, just couldn't capitalise on it. But Traore pushing back, trying to provide something for us. Adel Taarabt on the ball, trying to get back on his right foot, trying to put Danny Welbeck in, but he does go himself. But maybe if he had a little bit more time and composure, he could have hit the ball a little bit harder, nearly hit it in the sweet spot. But again, Burnley, we go having fantastic matches, and then we just play utter bullshit, and bullshit actually happens. Because that Young and Green incident where he managed to trip him over and we end up conceding against Millwall, which was absolutely embarrassing. But there was a good ball in from there to Junior Hoylett. Taarabt just trying to get back on his foot there, but the goal was parried. The shot was parried, not the goal. But Remy's trying to pick up a goal, and he does. Whew, if it was anyone in that 79th minute to bring it back, it would be Remy. And maybe it's because I just play shit in that yellow and green kit. I'm not really a fan of it because it's kind of mesh in with the pitch, and when you get a little bit tired, you kind of just looks a little bit weird. But Remy there manages to get tripped up. He plays it quick back because he saw Danny Welbeck trying to create something. He gets it back and has a shot, but we end up winning 1-0. And I did ask the board for some more money as well, but it'll be interesting to see if we can get any more from that. But we do get a transfer offer here from Bordeaux. And if I was going to send my main centre-back, it would be for 8 million. He's 76 overall, he's 27 years of age. But we get a staggering offer from Borussia Dortmund. And it says Adel Taarabt could be worth anywhere between 37 million and 54. I love Adel Taarabt. He's been a fantastic player at the club. But if he is worth 50 million, I think we ought to sell him, shouldn't we? So I did put a counter offer at Borussia Dortmund. He's an 82 overall, 24 years of age. And it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not that transfer does go through. And you won't actually know until the next episode whether or not that does go through. Because I thought the highlight was in this episode, but now looking at the Sony Vegas timeline, it actually doesn't. So I do apologise about that. But guys, we still have a match against Leicester City. And so it's in episode 11 where the big transfer goes through. So you actually have to see Yeah, you'll see the negotiations process. But let's stop talking about that. It'll be a spoiler for next episode. But we do have a match against Leicester City. We had a very nervy match against Burnley, so we did really want to get off to an early start there. But that was a fucking shocking attempt. But we do let Leicester City through on goal. Green, with a fantastic save there, running out, manages to get the slide tackle. And usually if you do stuff like that, you're either going to get a red card or you're going to get a yellow. It's just very, very iffy. But Remy on the outside of the box, just look how calm and collective he took this. Puts it straight onto his left. I'm going to show you the highlight again, of course. But what a fantastic goal. He did actually save us in the match against Burnley just before the 90th minute. But Junior Hoilett running down the wing, gets the deflection. Just look how easily and just calmly he slots that. But Leicester City, this was not the first time they went through on goal against my defence. But unfortunately, Green couldn't quite get to it. And I really will have to assess getting a new goalkeeper if we do Season 2 of the QPR career mode. Because we do have Murphy. I think he's on loan at... Is he at loan at Ipswich? I can't remember. We did send him off to some lower league club. And Julius Caesar was offered Toronto, so we won't get him unless we recall him, which I don't really want to do because he's kind of old and I'll probably prefer spending the money, because I think it's like $3 million to recall him. I would much rather prefer actually signing another goalkeeper. But like I said, if shit hits the fan in this career mode, say Green picks up, this season, Green picks up like an injury, we can always bring Murphy or him back. But we're trying to get another one back at Leicester City. My through balls couldn't seem to amount to anything. And Leicester City there managed to get it back with the goalkeeper and clear it. Straight back to Danny Simpson, who climbs with the header, finds Danny Warbeck. And Remy, fantastic player. Adel Taarabt manages to not score there. It just sneaks past. But maybe the £50 million bid from Borussia Dortmund might be on his nerves, because he did have a pretty good shot then. It was on the outside of the box. Danny Welbeck trying to get back onto the volley, but unfortunately doesn't go through. I did bring on Kranja and Marco just to mix something up a bit because, I don't know, I just want to try something a little bit different. Austin on the ball trying to pick up something as well. Junior Hoilett, the Canadian, who's been fantastic. He's been a fantastic winger. And he's actually gone up in stats, which is awesome as well. But fucking Marco, once again, he's a fucking useless, as you saw him there on the ball. Junior Hoilett trying to get a shot on. But unfortunately, we do end up drawing 1-1 against Leicester City, which, a point to points, I guess. We really should be getting the 3, but I guess we didn't play the well that match, and we probably did just deserve the 1. But guys, thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel. And I can't wait to bring up more QPR career mode for you guys, because the January transfers gets really fucking interesting.